What's up, guys? Ken with L&R Rides.
And Trent.
Trent here with me, and it's kind of hard to see because of our camera angle, guys, but we got a bunch of parts on the table. Why don't you show us what they are?
Your parts to the axle.
Oh, there's your sprocket.
Yep.
What's that one?
That one's the cylinder thing.
The Sprocket Adapter.
Oh.
And I'll show you how that works here in a second. What else you got?
This is the brake disc.
Yep, the brake disc. And then a 40-inch live axle. So, we're going to move the brake disc over here, and we're going to start with the axle. See how you've got these holes right here? You got these holes all around it. See how you have all these holes around the actual sprocket?
Oh, you want them to connect.
Yep, line them up. Alright, now that you got them lined up, we're going to do it a little bit easier. So, what do you think is the easiest way to get these through all these holes with these bolts on it?
I don't know, put this right here. Or...
Well, they go on the opposite sides of each other. So, how about we take this off, I'll lift this up, and you slide them under, and we'll put them underneath. So set it on the table. No, like this. So we'll kind of try to line them up on the holes. So we got one. Got two. 3, 4, right there. So now that we kind of got them lined up, we can adjust it. Move this one back just a little bit. Now I'm sure there's other ways of doing it. But this is how we're going to do it. See how it drops right on top of them?
Yeah.
So now take this and put it on top of those. Alright. There, now it's nice and flush. And now put those on and make sure you put them on nice and straight, okay? That's good. Just enough to get them started.
What did this in class?
Your exploring technology class? Mm-hmm. What exactly is that class?
Well, it's different stuff. I took apart the engine.
So you learned how to take apart, it's a Kohler motor you guys have, right? Mm-hmm. So that's pretty similar to, okay, so that one's spinning. So that's pretty similar to a Predator style motor. So he's in a class at his middle school called Exploring Technology, right? Mm-hmm. And what they do is they learn how to work on motors and different, like, Pinewood Derby cars with CO2 power and all sorts of stuff like that. Alright, so now what we're going to do, what's the easiest way to see if it's tightening or not? Do you know what the saying is?
No.
Lefty loosey,
oh, yeah.
righty tighty.
Yeah.
So this is turning to the right.
Loose.
No. So
right.
Righty is tighty. Now if we were to switch it, now it's turning to the left, so that would be loosey.
Loose.
Yep. So.
But that's right.
Is it? Okay, well let's give it a go and see. Put it on this one right here and start cranking, see what it does.
So, right.
Yep. So now you know which way is actually right. Even though it may feel like you're going to the left, you're not, you're going to the right. Hold on.
Every single one?
Yep. Hold on, I gotta put the wrench on it. Alright, go ahead. Alright. Now that one. And we'll fast forward through this part for you guys. It'll go in. Just adjust it a little bit. There you go.
That one was already kind of tight.
Hold on, let me. Go a little bit further. Keep going. Oh, no. All the way up. That way. Yep. Keep going. All the way around. Now do it. Sometimes it takes just a little bit more. Now this is a 62 sprocket, guys. Nothing fancy. I went with the 62 in a 40 chain for his go-kart because that's what the jack shaft uses. It's either a 40 or a 41 or the 420. So I mean, you can technically use all three of those on just the one sprocket. So it'll come down to what chain is available at our local hardware store. Alright, let me get it. I'm just going to make sure everything's nice and tight for you. Because the last thing we want is this coming off. Your mom will kill me. You've already wrecked the go-kart, what? Michaela's go-kart once?
Yes.
You've wrecked the mini bike once?
They're not tying that one good. I don't think we got to that one.
We might not have.
Looks like you're poking yourself in the chest.
Yeah, I am kinda. Now these are lock washers, guys. So once they're locked in, they'll stay in. You know what the difference in between a lock, or I'm sorry, not lock washer, a lock nut. Do you know what the difference in between a lock nut and a regular nut is?
One's probably stronger, or I know they're different.
Yeah, they're different. One is stronger. It'll hold better. See how that's got that plastic stuff in it? Mm-hmm. That helps hold it in so it doesn't loosen on its own. And this should be the last one. Yep. Alright, so got the Sprocket Adapter on. Do you know what this little square looking rectangle thing is?
Goes in this?
Yep, but do you know what it's called?
No.
It's called a key. Do you know what this hole and this hole on the axle is called?
The connector.
The keyway. So you got the little key thing like that, which is a square, and it goes into this groove on the axle, buddy. So this axle is identical across the way, right? Mm-hmm. So does it matter which side this stuff goes on?
No.
Nope, sure doesn't. But we want the locking mechanisms to be on the outside. So we're going to call this the right side, the back right side of the go-kart. So go ahead and drop that keyway in right about there. Okay. Now we're just going to assemble this and not actually tighten it down because we have to make small adjustments once it's on the go-kart. Alright, so those are out. So you hold this. I'll hold the axle up. Slide it on.
The big one?
Yep. Alright, let me see. Alright, there we go. Now, take this and tighten those things.
Left?
Yep, twist it clockwise.
Until I can't?
Yep.
Good.
A little bit more. Just needed to get a good start going. Alright, now do the same with that one. You know what I'm saying? Alright, good enough. Alright, so that's on. Now, do we see a problem here?
We're supposed to get that.
Yep, we need another keyway. So, stay tuned. I'll be back in just 1 second. Ready?
Yeah.
And we're back. Now this is a long keyway. Probably about 2.5 inches. But that's okay because we will shorten it eventually. Now, without tearing up Mom's table, we're going to rotate that. Set it down. Uh-oh.
What? Not tight enough.
Too small.
Did we put it on the wrong side?
No. No, because you can look at this one and see how it's still too small. Mm-hmm. Let me see what else I got over there.
Oh, look, you found it.
Yeah, I found another one.
Looks bigger than this one.
That's what she said. Nope, same size. Alright guys, so we went to Ace and we got the right keyway.
Yes, hopefully.
No, it is.
It looks way bigger.
Yep, fits in there good. So this was the old keyway and this is the new one. So, $1.19, buy local. All of these parts except this one keyway came from Studz Racing. And I have been very impressed with their customer service and their parts.
Definitely.
Alright, so we'll say, right about there. Alright, grab that. Alright, same thing as that one. We want the tightening part on the outside.
Okay, sure.
So let me.
So, yeah. And then you go and you try to get that through.
Boom, just like that. Alright, now we are going to spin this around. Go ahead and tighten that down. It should be a lot easier to get to. No, there you go. Clockwise. Clockwise. Alright, so that's one. And there's the other one. Alright, dude, you just built your first live axle. Yep.
I didn't know it was that easy.
Yep, it's a lot easier than what you think. So, we will get this put on and installed in the next video. And then the video after that is going to be Trent riding his go-kart, his first ever go-kart that we got him for Christmas last year. So, we will see you guys in the next video.